The Pell Mell Boggart by William Barron. I heard a great tale up at Pinchin last night, in a house where I happened to call, that talked about boggarts and all such like things, till terror get out of 'em all. Thou feller ain't no good just finished his smoke, and he laughed to see young uns turn pale. Then he said if they'd nubbut be quiet till he'd done, he'd tell 'em a gradely ghost tale. They promised they would, and they drew up the chairs, for they wanted to hear every word. Then thou feller said it's been 40 years since a tale that I'm telling occurred. I know I were nubbut a lad just at time, but often I've heard to neighbours tell, when they used to stand out at the doors of a night, that a ghost had been seen at Pell Mell. There were all sorts of talk as to what it could be, and mony a rapture were towed. Some said it were miser a Thallam house wood, that were hunting about for his gowd. There were mony a rumour, but no one at a rate, and week after week had gone past, when one winter's night it were all brought to light, and to mystery were cleared up at last. You'll have heard speak, no doubt, or old rollicking Ned, that were to keeper at Samlesbury Hall. Well, at that time he courted with Polly o' Sam's, and who were bonniest lass in Long Row. He went up to see her at corner one night, and after a bit of a talk, he went into th' house for a bonnet and shawl, to go out with Ned for a walk. It wasn't very long afore Polly were out, and they went across fields up at top, but soon as they getting up Billinger bit, Paul stood there and made a full stop. I'm going no further up this way tonight, who said, and who trembled with fear. Father knows very well that we're close to Pell Mell, and I'm told there's a boggart up there. Hey, don't be so frightened, come on now, says Ned. I never thought to see thou like that. There's no such thing as a boggart, he said, and those folk at town that's been mad. And if even there were, of one thing I'm quite sure, there's no one that could e'er frighten me, for I'd face fire and water, or mortal or ghost, or out at all Polly for thee. With that, Paul plucked up, and they went walking on, till they get about halfway up th' hill. Then they heard summat give such a terrible groan, and both on 'em stood there chock still. Art frightened, says Paul, and who clung to his arm. No, lass, I'm not frightened, he said. But he wished in his heart he were nicely away and snug with their tummy in bed. They hardly had time to look round where they were, afore Ned heard same noise again. Then he seed summat white, and he flew down that lane like a mad dog that's broken its chain. All records of running he smashed into now, but speed he went down Pell Mell, and Polly were left there, half frightened to death, to do best who could for herself. Now it happened some farmer were coming through line, as Polly stood shivering with fear. Soon who told him a tale, and they all made a vow that they'd hunt up for ghost then and there. They weren't searching long afore one on 'em shouts, "I've fun out what boggart is now." And what do you think it turned out to be? Why, nowt but old Fletcher's white cow. Paul chucked up with Ned, for who'd had quite enough, and who'd get a fresh sweetheart in row. And whenever Ned showed his face about there, he went mad to laughing stock for 'em all. So young men don't brag about pluck you possess when you're walking your girls out at night, or else like poor Ned you may get in a mess, and I'm sure it'd serve you weel reet.